The Messiah in the Bible says, don't think that I came to bring peace. I came to bring a sword. He said that he will set at variance the mother-in-law with the daughter-in-law, the father-in-law with the son-in-law, and he said they of a man's own household would be his worst enemy. This is saying that the truth would come, but people will have different responses to the truth.
That's right. Teach. Make it
people
plain.
who are in the same house,
yes, sir.
eat the same food,
right.
live a similar life. The same word would come to all of them and they would respond differently, and that would begin to produce divisions between them.
Think about that.
That it would be as a sword cuts through things, so the truth would cut through relationships. Where when we once were in a state of agreement, now truth has brought us to a point of disagreement.
Right.
Because we're walking together, but one likes the truth and one really doesn't care for it too much.
Come on.
We're walking together and one sees that, yeah, that's the right way to go, and the other one says, yeah, I'll get to that when I get time.
Right.
And that automatically does exactly what the sword of truth is made to do, is to cut old ties and make new ones.
Yes,
Think
sir.
about that.
It is to break down relationships that were based on low-level things and reunite people based on truth.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Because the real relationships that will last and that will make it into the new world are relationships that are based on truth and righteousness.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Not relationships based on the fact that we both are into some of the same things.
Come on. Right.
Because that's what most of this world's bonds and relationships are built on. Is that right?
Yes,
Right.
sir.
We into some of the same stuff.
Come on.
So we link up.
Right.
Right.
That's how we relate.
But in the end, even blood relationships, Jesus is saying, or the Messiah is saying here, that this last one is going to bring something that will cause people to make a decision.
Yes, sir.
Right.
It will cause people to say either, that's right, and some will say, hey, I'm all right.
Right.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
And it may be a family member.
Yes, sir.
It may be a loved one. It may be a close friend. And we will have then to make the decision for our life in this time, what is most important to me?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Is God and His truth and the peace that He wants to offer me, is that most important to me?
Good teaching.
Or is it my friend?
Come on.
But as we lifted up earlier in the Quran, there would be those in the last days who would say, woe is me.
Right.
Would that I had not taken such a one for a friend.
Yes, sir.
Because it is the relationships that we have today that have great influence on us. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
It is our friendships, it is the people that we have close to us that really affect our life on the deepest level.
Right.
Yes, sir.
As they say, the birds of a feather flock together. Is that right?
Right. Go ahead.
And
So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, as we get ready to wrap this up, as much as he gave us the truth and righteous principles, as much as he gave us the way in which to develop ourselves in the way of righteousness, at the core of his program, he said that we are in the time of separation.
yes, sir.
And in the principle of separation, it is to say that no matter how much truth comes to us, no matter how much we may be built up on right guidance, at the end of the day, there must be a separation of the righteous from the wicked.
Yes, sir.
Because as long as the righteous and the wicked dwell together, the influence of one will be greater than the other.